Hey there, future space explorers and brilliant thinkers. Look up. Tonight, after the sun goes down, go outside and look up at the sky. What do you see? Stars, maybe a planet. The moon. The moon is more than just a nightlight. It's a cosmic dance partner, a keeper of ancient secrets, a source of endless wonder. It pulls on our oceans. It inspires stories and songs. For centuries, it's made people tilt their heads and say, "Whoa!" It reminds us there's a huge universe to explore. Why is the moon so cool? For starters, it's right there. Unlike distant stars, the moon is our closest celestial neighbor. It's like the friendly house next door. We can see its features, watch it change, dream of visiting it. 12 amazing astronauts have already done that. Learning about the moon is like meeting a fascinating friend. It has a wild history, strange habits, and it helps make Earth a great home. Let's launch into some awesome science. Consider this your mission briefing. Ever played flashlight tag? The moon plays giant flashlight tag with the sun. It doesn't make its own light. It reflects sunlight. Moonlight is sunlight bouncing off the moon, then beaming to Earth. The moon is like the solar system's biggest disco ball, spinning and catching the light. Okay, so we know the moon is awesome, but what is it really? In scientific terms, the moon is Earth's one and only natural satellite. A satellite is just an object that orbits, or circles around a larger object. Earth has lots of artificial satellites. Those are the ones humans built and launched into space. They help with your phone's GPS. They help with the weather forecast. But the moon is all natural, no assembly required. It's been our constant companion for billions of years, locked in a gravitational dance with our home planet. Think of Earth as a giant spinning top. The moon is like a smaller top. It's been caught in Earth's spin, circling us endlessly. How did we get our moon? The most popular scientific theory is the giant impact hypothesis, and it's as dramatic as it sounds. If you look at the moon, even without a telescope, you can see that it isn't perfectly smooth. It has dark patches and bright patches, giving it a look that some people call the man in the moon. But if you get a closer look with a pair of binoculars or a telescope, you'll see what's really going on. The moon's surface is covered in bumps, mountains, valleys, and most famously, craters. A crater is a bowl-shaped dent left behind when something from space, like an asteroid or a comet, smashes into the surface at an incredibly high speed. It's like a cosmic fender bender, but way, way bigger and with a lot more force. Why does the moon have so many craters while Earth has so few? Great question. It's because the moon has almost no atmosphere. An atmosphere is the blanket of gases that surrounds a planet, and Earth's is thick and protective. When space rocks head for Earth, most of them burn up in our atmosphere, creating the beautiful shooting stars you might see. The moon, however, doesn't have this protective shield. So pretty much any rock that comes its way is going to make it to the surface and leave its mark. It's like the moon is a cosmic goalie with no padding, taking every single hit for billions of years. Have you ever noticed that the moon doesn't always look the same? Sometimes it's a big round circle, sometimes it's a skinny little sliver, and sometimes it's not there at all. Is the moon actually changing its shape? Nope. The moon is always a big, round sphere, just like Earth. What we're seeing is a fantastic trick of light and shadow. These different shapes are called the phases of the moon. New moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, third quarter, waning crescent. The phase we see depends on where the moon is in its orbit around the Earth and how the sunlight is hitting it from our point of view. It's all about perspective. Think of it this way. Imagine you have a ball and a flashlight in a dark room. The flashlight is the sun, the ball is the moon, and your head is the Earth. If you hold the ball out in front of you, directly between your head and the flashlight, the side of the ball facing you is dark. That's a new moon. You can't see it because the sunlit side is facing away from you. Now, as you start to move the ball in a circle around your head, you'll begin to see a little sliver of light on the edge. That's a waxing crescent. The term waxing means the light is growing. All right, it's time for the really weird stuff. Let's dive into some totally bizarre facts about our lunar buddy. That will make you the star of your next science class. Fact number 1. The moon is slowly drifting away from us. Don't worry, it's not packing its bags and leaving for good, but it is moving away from Earth at a rate of about 3.8 centimeters, or 1.5 inches per year. That's about the same speed that your fingernails grow. Fact number 2. The moon has moonquakes. Just like Earth has earthquakes, the moon has moonquakes. Some are caused by the pull of Earth's gravity, stretching and squishing the moon. Others are caused by the moon's crust heating up and expanding after the long, cold lunar night. Fact number 3. One day on the moon lasts for a very, very long time. On Earth, a day is 24 hours, but on the moon, a single day from one sunrise to the next lasts for about 29.5 Earth days. This is because the moon is tidally locked with Earth. Fact number 4. What do you call a cow that's been to the moon? An udderknot. Okay, here's a real fact. The moon has a very strange smell. After Apollo moonwalks, astronauts brought back lots of fine gray dust. They said it smelled like spent gunpowder or wet ashes in a fireplace. Scientists think the smell came from moon dust reacting with moist air inside the spacecraft. So the moon doesn't just look cool, it has its own unique out-of-this-world scent. So, we've explored the moon's craters, figured out its phases, and learned some seriously strange facts. We know it's our natural satellite, our tidal partner, and a silent historian of our solar system. But the most important thing to remember about the moon is what it represents: possibility. For all of human history, we looked up at that silver orb and wondered. Then, a little over 50 years ago, we did more than wonder. We went there. We built rockets, trained astronauts, and took one giant leap for humankind. That journey started with curiosity, the same curiosity that you have right now. Every time you look up at the moon, remember that you are part of a generation that will push the boundaries of exploration even further. The astronauts who walked on the moon were once kids just like you, looking up at the sky and dreaming. They were curious, they asked questions, they studied science and math, and they weren't afraid to tackle big, challenging problems. You have that same potential inside you. So keep learning, keep wondering, and keep reaching for the stars. The universe is waiting for you. Now go out there and be brilliant. Consider the universe.